Welcome to part 1 of my YouTube tutorial series. This particular video series is aimed at YouTubers who are either struggling to grow or new content creators here in 2019. Let's get into it. Now, if you're new to this channel, you might not know who I am, and you might be going, why is this guy releasing a help tutorial video when he's only got 1,300 subscribers or thereabouts? Now, my main channel has over 107,000 subscribers and it has over 60 million views. So that channel's doing really well. I helped develop another channel from scratch which had 100,000 views in the first month. From scratch, so it can be done. So if you do get some value out of this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget you can ask me questions in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Odds are if you're watching this, you're in one of two categories. You've either been making videos for a little while now, but you're seeing really slow growth, or you're brand new at it and you don't know where to start. So I'm going to try and cover the basics in this particular video, and then we'll drill down in future videos about how you can get more in depth with each of these topics as well. Over the last 4 years, especially since I started taking YouTube more seriously, I've started watching other guys like Daryl Eves who give you some really great information on how to grow your YouTube channel. He also collaborates with a lot of guys that also give you great information. So there's a lot of already relevant information out there, but I'm going to break down what I think to be some of the most important things you can do to at least get going. So the first thing without question is kind of like a three-part thing. The title of the video, the description has to be detailed, not just leave it blank or put all your affiliate links in there. There actually needs to be some information in there, because the description is pretty much what the search algorithm will look for on YouTube, almost more than the title. As long as you've got a great description covering what's actually in the video and, you know, write a paragraph or two in there, you'll definitely be bumped up in the search results, as opposed to either leaving it blank or just copying the title into the actual description of the video. Now, one thing that I see a lot of people do is they use the same title over and over and over again, and they wonder why they're not growing. That's not going to work. You have to have unique titles for each of your videos. Unless it's a series, I would say put a title and then the series after it if you're going to do anything like that. Don't just put the same title on every live stream that you do. Don't put the same title in every video that you do. That's not going to help you grow. No one's going to use those terms to find your content on the most part either. I see this time and time again. Fix your titles, fix your description, and believe it or not, the tags don't really matter. You can almost leave them blank these days and it's not going to really affect your search results, but put them in there anyway. You can either put your channel name, or the content of the video would be the first thing to put in, but you can also just chuck in your channel name as well if you so choose. The second part of this is just as important as the description and title. It's the thumbnail. You've probably heard this a lot if you've been looking up YouTube tutorials, but since I changed my thumbnail strategy, my views went up considerably. It's just insane how much that helps. I've started going back over a lot of my legacy content now, which means my old content, and redoing the thumbnails on those, and they're seeing a bump. And one of the cool things about this is the way the YouTube algorithm is working, at least to my knowledge in 2019. If you change an old thumbnail, that video will start to get recirculated again. It's a little tip there, so give it a go and see what happens. I've seen some of my old videos be bumped up in the actual real-time analytics now. So that's cool. It's great to see the older content working with a newer thumbnail that actually works. Don't use the stock YouTube thumbnail that it gives you. You get 3 to choose from. Upload something that's been taken with a camera. So take a photo, even if you've only got a phone, take a photo with that and upload that photo. But before you do it, add some sharpness and add some levels or saturation to the actual picture. Not contrast and brightness, but levels. This will increase the dark parts and kind of brighten up the image if it needs it. And the saturation kind of enhances the color, so it sort of saturates the color just that little bit. And that will make it look much better, but just add a sharpener to the image. It's a huge help, and it will make it look so much better. So if you're thinking, oh man, I can't go out and spend money on all these new programs and all that kind of stuff, you don't have to. There's a whole lot of freebies. I'll leave some links in the description below, and you can click through and download them for free. They're not affiliate links or anything. You can just go download them. They're programs that I used for years before I ended up buying some stuff that actually makes my life a whole lot easier. This third point might be the most important. So if you don't listen to anything else I say, listen to this, and this will make or break your YouTube channel. Is it informative or is it entertaining? Or can you make it a combination of the both? That is the key to success. Now, not all of my videos are entertaining and informative, but I try to make them either entertaining or informative or a combination of both, right? So that's what I try to strive for. Even on my guitar channels and all that kind of stuff, I try to still make it fun for people to watch, but there's still a point to it. I see so many people uploading videos that go nowhere. They don't sound like an authority on anything when they speak about something. They ramble on about a whole lot of unnecessary points in their videos, and it doesn't make you want to sit around and watch or come back for more. Whatever you upload to YouTube, and I don't care if you're shooting videos on your phone, as long as it's to the point and relevant and you follow these best practices of title, description, good thumbnail, make your topic of the video relevant, informative, and to the point, and maybe engaging as well, then you'll definitely do well and people will come back if they're getting information or entertainment out of it. Now, anytime I search for something on YouTube, I'm either looking for information or I want to be entertained, right? So if I'm looking for information and I want a camera review, I'll go to those sources. Or I'll do them myself. But yeah, usually I go to those sources, right? If I want to be entertained, I'll put on Cinemassacre or Red Letter Media or something like that and just kick back and watch that and enjoy, right? So for me, there's those two avenues that most people will be spending time on YouTube for. So make your content relevant. Just so you know too, if you're a little disheartened about talking to the camera, that will come in time, but just try to make your content relevant to whatever it is you're talking about. Short, concise videos that people want to come back for more information. Thanks again for watching, folks. My name's Shane. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. If you have a particular question relating to anything that I've covered in this particular video, please let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks again for watching. Catch you soon. See ya.